Hi, Noel.
Hey, Dan, we're back.
We are back.
We're still here.
Where are we?
We're between the states.
Between the states.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like pros at this now, I think.
Right on the line.
We've got the title of it down.
Yeah.
Now if we can only like make it good.
I pay tax in 2 states.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't.
No,
Just
I do.
one. It's just one for me. So how you been?
I'm good. Better this week than last time. Remember that bolt?
I do.
Finally got it out with the help of an assistant.
Nice. What was the
Yep.
assistant?
What was the assistant?
Was it a person or was it a thing?
Oh, a person. Yeah.
Oh, a person.
Yeah. He's a younger guy that likes to learn about cars and likes to hang out at the
We
shop
got a
sometimes.
lot of email about that, actually. People wanted follow-ups, figure out what was going on with that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
No,
I know you're lying.
not a single email.
I know.
But, it's
one
good
cares.
that the people know. They care.
Yeah. They
I
don't
bet
care.
we get emails about it now.
I tried, actually, that customer picked up their car today. Oh, it's the compressor next door. Nothing we can do about that.
Go turn that off right
No,
now.
that's not happening. They picked up the car today, actually. I had to make I was here earlier, and I tried to explain it. I had the remnants of the bolt, the
Oh, yeah.
broken bolt. It turned out the reason why I couldn't get it out is because it was welded in place.
Oh my god.
It was welded. Like, out of all the things that should be welded on the car.
That's a weird form of Loctite, isn't it?
Yeah,
Why would they weld it?
I don't know.
What a spot to weld it in.
Yeah, very difficult. Very difficult thing to do without breaking everything to get it out. So
What'd you do to get it out? You had to break the weld, I would assume.
surgical precision with an air chisel
Oh,
without breaking the bracket that it was a part of.
nice. Well, congrats. I hope that was worth it.
I was explaining to the customer what had to be done. I had the broken pieces, and they were like, "Yeah, I trust you." They just wanted to leave.
They were like, too bad.
They didn't care. They didn't even look at it.
Wow.
I'm like, all right.
That sucks.
Not everyone cares. Not everyone wants to see how the sausage is made, right?
I mean, that's true. But, you put all that effort into it. At least you want an attaboy.
Money's okay.
Money's good. Money's
works.
not bad.
Give me the money.
But, just a second. Just take a second to appreciate how difficult something was to perform.
At least fake it.
At least
Fake it. Give me like an eyebrow
Oh my
raise.
god!
Oh
really?
wow! Give
Oh.
me something. Give me that.
They were probably like, "Yeah, I welded that shit in. I need to get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, was that hard? Wait until I come back. I'm gonna have way more shit for you. So besides that, anything else been going on?
I'm watching a lot of my childhood shows that, like, I look back on now, or I watch now, and I'm like, oh man, that would not fly today.
Like
right?
what? What are
It's
you
like
watching?
I fell asleep watching TV last night, and I woke up in the middle of the night, jostling the controller on the couch, just laying on it, and tuned into MacGyver.
Oh my god!
Remember MacGyver?
I remember MacGyver, but we were very young when that was.
I was watching
popular.
MacGyver. My uncles would watch MacGyver, so I'm sitting there watching MacGyver. I'm like, man, that guy's so smart. Man, he's locked in a room and there's nothing in there. He could just shit on the floor, like knock out one of his teeth and make a C4 bomb.
That's a weird thing to think.
Guy's so resourceful, right?
He's
And
got a paperclip. Imagine writing that show.
we'll give him a paperclip and
We're gonna get a paperclip, a
Pencil.
shoestring, and a pipe. Well, how do we make sure he doesn't hang himself?
there's he just hangs himself in the next scene. Oh man. There's always a pipe. I noticed that because I kept watching. It's just on all night. But yeah, and it's like things that wouldn't fly. Like he had to get out of some jungle area to save his friend. Some rebels shot at his plane, and now the plane's all beat up and he had to do an emergency landing. And he had to like take stuff off the plane to fix the damage to the plane to get it going. He like duct tape bazookas to the back to
He used
take-
the plane to fix the plane.
Yeah, like he's like, oh, I can melt stuff, fire extinguisher rubber, and make this hose or something, or patch up the pontoon thing of the plane or whatever.
I mean, that's an interesting premise of a show.
It's cool, but then at the end, him and his friend are joking around how, wow, that's another sticky situation we got out of, right? The friend was like, and how about that rebel chick? She was one hot tamale. And I'm like, oh my God. You don't hear stuff like that on TV now.
Not only that, but like they had to sit down and write that. I went through like script edits and everything. I imagine
that babe was one hot tamale because it was like a Colombian.
Of course it was. They sat around the table and somebody was like, hey, we made it through this whole episode without any misogyny.
Oh no, there was definitely more misogyny in there. Yeah.
Can we just fit it in at the end?
Let's just shoehorn it right at the end here. And then Baywatch started right after that. And I'm watching Baywatch and I'm like, oh man, I remember Baywatch. And like, it was like the morning time and like my wife got up. She's like seeing what I'm watching. She's like, you're watching Baywatch? I'm like, yeah, I'm watching Baywatch. I used to watch this when I was a kid all the time.
For the plot.
But here's the thing. I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6. I wasn't thinking about the lifeguards and their outfit. Like, it really didn't.
Yeah, me either.
I was thinking about how beautiful the ocean was, the beach, the scenery.
Yeah.
The cool jet skis and saving people, the blue water, right? Like
Yeah.
it was always like really nice looking. The episode I was watching was David Hasselhoff. Like I tuned in like midway through. He's like breaking into this trailer and like kidnapping this kid. And the kid's father is like an abusive alcoholic or something. He's like passed out on the floor of the trailer with bottles all around him and stuff.
Yeah, that's a weird premise for a show too, now that I think about it.
David Hasselhoff is a freaking, I don't know, he's like the boss of the lifeguards at the beach. And he's just like breaking into this trailer, like
saving lives on and off the beach.
And off the beach, kidnaps this kid. And like somewhere in the episode, Child Protective Services is like telling David Hasselhoff, like, hey,
stop touching that kid.
You can't keep this kid in your house. And like he just brought him back to his house.
They got shows like that too.
And then like towards the end of the show, this is how the show ended. Like, or this is how I thought it was going to end. David Hasselhoff and the Child Protective Service woman is dropping off this kid at this horrible looking shelter with tons of kids that should be in juvie, right? Like, and they're dropping off this young kid there. And I'm like, this is how this story ends for this kid? This is a horrible ending.
I'm sure if you follow that story further, it's going to be much worse.
Like, but like 2 seconds later, I'm like, man, this episode kind of sucks. 2 seconds later, David Hasselhoff was like, no, this is not how it's going to end. He like goes in there and grabs the kid and adopts him or something and becomes a foster dad or whatever.
You call him Kit?
No. No. Oh man, I gotta find that show. I gotta find Knight Rider.
They start night riding.
But yeah, my wife was like, I know why you watched that show. I'm like, no, seriously, like
that's why I watched that show.
I did not watch that show for the lifeguards. I wasn't even thinking about that.
I did. We weren't quite as young as you thought. I mean, I'm a couple years older than you. Yeah.
But now going back, like if I was older, if I was like 14 or 15, yeah, I wouldn't even know what they'd be talking about. I'd just be looking at the women on the beach. There
wasn't a lot of access to anything better than Baywatch. You couldn't like go online and look at porn.
Oh, there was no online stuff, yeah.
Women running on the beach.
But later on
and off the beach.
Later on, when I was 12, 13, 14, there was the squiggly.
Oh, yeah, the mixed up porn.
Yeah, trying to watch the scrambled.
Pretty sure that's a nipple.
Yeah,
that's a nipple.
Oh, that was some skin.
Oh, that was a
bald guy? I don't know if it was a guy, though. I don't know.
That was a bald guy.
That's the bald guy.
How does that make me feel? No, that ain't it. That ain't it. I don't like that. Yeah, no, times have changed a lot since then.
So weird. MacGyver was like in this science experimenting room with AI and stuff, like robots and stuff. And everything was just, they thought everything was going to be so much bigger back then. Like the buttons on the consoles are like the size of a sticky pad, you know, like giant buttons. It's like you're in like
a 2x2 button.
Yeah. Like it was designed by.
It had one word on it.
Yeah. They're always lit up
or flashing.
Yeah. And flashing. And
that's how they actually made stuff back then.
Though. It was like KB Toys designed it all.
They thought it was going to expand from where they were, which was like one button, one function, into like, oh no, it's going to have 1 million functions, but it's going to need 1 million buttons. Like, nah, we made touchscreens and stuff.
And then they upgraded to the dial.
Oh, the
like,
dial.
Oh, look, we can put all these functions on little lines and twist the dial.
I like that click though.
Click, click, click.
Click is nice. It's a very satisfying click, like old TVs.
You had to get that channel you like by putting it in the middle of the channel.
Oh, then you move the thing in the middle of the knob to like.
I didn't have one of those until way later on.
Wow.
Yeah. So you were very lucky to have that.
Very rich when I was a kid.
You had that tuning.
Oh yeah,
knob.
The tuning.
I did not have a tuning knob.
That's a shame.
Tracking button on the VCR. Remember that?
I didn't have a VCR for like a very long time. My uncle had a VCR. I thought he was rich for sure. I look back now, I know that he was like solid middle class, but in my mind, he was rich.
All you had to do to be solid middle class or even a little bit rich was normal jobs back then.
Oh yeah, he worked at a deli.
Yeah,
I mean, meat department.
A meat department at like a grocery store?
Yeah, a grocery store at Big Y.
And him and his wife, who also worked at, like what, she was like a teacher or something?
No, she also worked at Big Y.
She also worked at Big Y. They could buy a house.
Yeah, they bought a condo and they had brand new cars.
Brand new cars. Go on vacations and jet skis and
they go out to dinner all the time. They had big screen TVs. They had.
Now you have to be like a store manager of your own grocery store to even come close to something like that, or be a dentist or something like that.
Yeah, or a plastic surgeon, right? We went over that one episode.
I remember.
I was driving by those houses again today. I swear to God, man. Now that it's staying lighter out later, I can really get a look at these houses. And they just extend on forever.
You can look in their backyards and
their backyards are more house, dude. These things are gigantic. What is it like to walk into that garage, walk through that house, walk through that tunnel, walk into that next house?
Oh my God. Walk through that tunnel.
Connects one house to the other. That's what it looks like when I drive by these things.
What did you want to be when you were growing up? Like, when I
grew up in elementary school? I used to say I wanted to be a scientist.
Me too. I wanted to be a scientist and like come up with new shit. Like I want to be the super science guy from Venture Brothers.
That seems so cool. Science class was so cool in elementary school. We did all these projects and stuff. And then you learn about it. And it's like, yeah, you got to rely on grants and like, or figure something out that nobody else figured out. And then now we live in a society where if you did become a scientist, you're just going to work for a company.
Yep.
And they're going to take everything.
Yeah, you're
going to sign some paperwork that everything you discover is now belong to them.
If you're on the clock, when you think about it, it belongs to them.
Back in the day, it'd be like, oh, who found the cure for polio? There'd be like one guy, right? It'd probably be him and his wife, if we're being honest. But, one guy would get credit. But now it's like, who invented Viagra? It's Pfizer. Who invented the vaccine against COVID? Oh, that would be Pfizer and Moderna and all these other companies. I mean, the point being is that there's
companies
no
are
longer
people too.
A single entity that we point to and say, this person did this. And when there is, it's a fucking lie. It's Elon Musk, right?
Oh, yeah, Musk. He did. Dude, that guy's superhuman.
He's invented electric cars and space travel.
Yeah, he's doing all this stuff. And he has time to be a politician, apparently.
Oh, yeah. He's going to run the government.
Yeah.
Boring. SpaceX. Tesla.
He's got that superhuman work ethic where he just doesn't sleep. Yeah, he's going to be a great dad.
But there's not a single one of those jobs he's doing well. There's not. He's not some kind of superhuman that's doing all that shit. He's full of shit. Anyway, I don't want to be the anti-Musk podcast. Not yet.
Not yet.
Anyway, we're going to do that on the side. You think he's listening? He doesn't have time to listen. If he does, that just points out more that he's not doing a good job at any of those other.
Hey, he can play video games and be at Trump's inauguration at the same time.
Top player in the world.
Player. I'm a gamer
with no hands.
I'm a gamer. Oh, maybe he had the Starlink thing. Maybe he had the implant in his head, the Neuralink. Yeah, because remember,
that makes sense. I saw his head.
Yeah, his head was bobbing around. His eyeballs were rolling into the back of his head during the inauguration. That's not the drugs. He was controlling his player.
Playing a video game.
Yeah.
He was so bored by Trump's inauguration that he was playing a video game.
That's what it was, dude. That's what it was.
I hope that gets back to Trump. Yeah. Do you hear that, Trump? You see how bored he was during your inauguration?
Trump will take one look at him and be like, no, he's just on drugs.
No, he's just on drugs.
Don't try to
smoke screen me. We did drugs in the back.
Yeah, we did drugs in the front.
That was his son. Did you see that? He reached into his pocket. He's like,
oh, yeah, I saw that.
Fucking hell.
Dude, those people are fucking weird.
This whole country's going to hell. But we were talking about people being rich. When I was a kid, I was with my uncle. I said I felt like a rich person. And we went somewhere. I don't remember where, but there was a bathroom attendant. Do you ever see a bathroom attendant?
I think once.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Once I was at some sort of restaurant. Or no, maybe it was a wedding.
This makes me feel entirely out of place.
And there was a guy there with like a towel and mints. And I was just like, what am I supposed to do to this guy?
I don't know. I think you're supposed to.
And do I look at him and ask him something?
There's like a basket full of money.
Do I take the towel from his hand and use it? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know, man. I don't know when I go somewhere and I go in the bathroom and there's an attendant, I feel out of place.
I feel very out of place.
Like, you know what? I'm going to go piss in the yard or something.
You ever pull up to a full service gas station by accident? You pull up and the guy's like, hey, man, I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Who are you? No, you can't pump your own gas. Man. What do you mean I can't pump my own gas?
No, I can. I've done it before.
Oh, full service. Oh, I don't belong here.
So how do I pay you? Oh, you just give me your credit card. I feel so uncomfortable with this. Like, I'll go through a drive-thru and hand that person my credit card, and even that feels...
I just assume that my card is compromised every time I hand it over to someone. Even if it's a robot. Stick it into the thing, compromised.
That's why I use other people's credit cards.
Other people's credit cards?
But no, back to the bathroom attendant. Like, that makes me feel super out of place.
Yeah.
And sometimes they have like a little stand set up and they're like selling shit.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a basket full of money and they tell you can't take any.
That's not for you.
But I don't know how to behave in there either. I didn't know he was going to be there. I don't have cash on me. And there's no hand dryers or...
There were no hand dryers? No towels? Nothing?
Only him. He's the one holding the towel.
Did he dry your hands for you?
No.
I don't know what they do.
You have to go up to him and wipe your hands on the towel
on his shirt
while looking him in the eyes.
That's very intimate. I don't like that.
Asserting your dominance, you know?
Oh, man.
I didn't like that at all. So I don't think I'd do well as a rich person, honestly.
All you have to do is lose all form of empathy, ethics, morals.
Can't do it. No. I don't think.
I can't.
Oh, maybe if I get one of them brain worms.
Maybe if we... Maybe if we just tried it.
I'm going to try it right now. Catch me, RFK.
That's dead on. I get so impatient when I'm watching clips about him on TikTok. I get impatient and just scroll. This motherfucker's never going to finish this sentence. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
That's the brain worm driving, dude.
That's the brain worm driving. No, he ate a piece of his brain and died. So.
Oh. Like his brain was rotted?
Yeah, the worm couldn't survive up there.
Oh my God. There's a lot of room for activities going on up there. So I had a doctor's appointment this morning.
Yeah.
It went well.
Good.
My heart is good.
Wait, you actually went in? It wasn't like a
No,
Zoom
I had to go
thing?
in. They did this echocardiogram thing, which is like you know that thing they do to check out babies?
Yeah.
What that's called.
Sound thing.
You can do this.
The sound.
Yeah, the sound thing.
Sound thing.
The sonar.
Sonar?
Sonogram.
Sonogram?
Yeah.
No, that's not what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's a sonogram.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it is. If it's not, send me an email.
Doesn't sound right.
Sonogram.
I don't think that's...
What do you want to call it?
I thought it was something else.
Tell me what you think it is right now, and I'll call it that for the rest of the podcast.
I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, tell me.
Maybe it is sonogram. I don't know. I thought
Don't back down.
No, I thought it was something else.
Yeah, come up with it. What is it? Don't back down. Make something up. It's not sonogram. That's what I said.
I'm going to go...
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know. I give up.
All right, we'll just go sonogram then. Don't Google it.
No, go ahead.
No, put your phone away. You can't pay attention to me and Google at the same time.
Yes, I can. Try me.
Now it just looks like you're looking at your dick. Put it away.
It's an ultrasound, you dumb bitch.
Oh, now
it's an ultrasound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. I guess if we all have the power of fucking Google, we can figure it out. Fine, I'll call it an ultrasound.
I knew something didn't sound right.
What the fuck's a sonogram then?
I think that's the thing you put records on.
No.
Isn't it?
That's a record player. It's a phonograph.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. The phonograph.
The fuck's a sonogram?
Wasn't that the first phone, the phonograph?
No, Google the thing that I'm saying.
Difference is...
What's a sonogram?
The terms are used interchangeably.
Ah, bitch, you dumb bitch!
But there's a difference.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Okay, a sonogram's more of a snapshot. Ultrasound is like a moving picture.
All right, then. All right, so what they were doing to me was more of an ultrasound. All right, so it was more like an ultrasound. All right, they were doing an
science, bitch.
They were doing an ultrasound of my heart, essentially, checking it from different positions, make sure the valves are going boom, 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 whatever, and listening to it. And the woman doing it, she's looking at the paperwork. She's like, "Okay, so we're going to check to make sure that your heart's not damaged from the blood clot that was in it." I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" They told me the blood clot was in my lungs. They didn't tell me anything about blood clot in my heart. In fact, every doctor that came and saw me was like, "You're super lucky the blood clot wasn't in your lung. I mean, in your heart or your brain, because you might be dead." She's like, "No, it says right here. It was in your heart." I was like, "No, I just know about the
half your heart is just like dried
embolisms.
blood."
And she's like, "How do you think it got there? How do you think it got to your lungs? It went through your heart." Apparently, it
went through the heart first and then your lungs.
She was explaining it to me that the blood clot that I had was so large in my lungs that it was actually in my heart as well.
Oh my God.
And that they were making sure everything was good. So it was good. It passed.
Jesus.
I didn't even study, honestly.
Did they ever get to the cause of what caused the blood clots?
No idea. They were asking me like family history over and over again. And I don't know about you, but I don't know much about my family history. What about you?
I don't know nothing.
About yours or mine?
About either.
Oh, okay. I did find a letter from my grandmother.
Shit. P.S. Watch out for blood clots.
Kind of, honestly. And this was like 2008 or something. She sent me this letter. And I'm reading through it. And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. She's doing this normal like catch up stuff. And she's just like, "Oh, by the way, your grandfather had a blood clot."
Jesus.
I was like, whoa, family history.
There you go.
I don't know what caused his, but they know that it's hereditary now. So there's that. But they just kept asking over and over again, like, "Do you have a family history of this? Did you do any damage to yourself?"
Tell us about your family.
But the report today was good.
Good.
It was good to hear. And there's like a long list of tests they did and checked for, and everything was normal, in the normal ranges. So my kicker will be working for a little while longer.
Good.
I can feel it angry at me that it knows that now.
I thought I was going to get off early. Not anymore.
It's like, shit, he knows.
No early retirement for you.
I thought he was going to take care of this for us.
I always feel undeserving, like when I go to the doctors and they're like, "We ran all these tests and we did this and we did that and we used a special $50,000 machine that tells us this one point of information about this one thing about your blood." Like, fuck, I don't deserve all that.
Oh, don't worry. They're gonna make it up.
Yeah, like
they're gonna get it back from you or the insurance company.
I guess. But it's like, wow, technology went into figuring out what was wrong with me.
That's where the scientists went. They made the equipment so that Kimberly Clark or whoever can get credit for it. They figured out a way to check my heart valves. Oh, who invented that? Kimberly Clark.
Who the hell's Kimberly Clark?
That's the name of a company.
Oh.
It's like Pfizer. You know.
I see. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know. I don't know what Kimberly Clark actually does. It's just a name that I recognize from the paper towel dispensers. So if they don't do medical equipment, I don't know. Don't write me.
Okay.
Don't. It was just an example, and maybe a poor one. I don't know.
Everything's so diluted. The companies, they all own a piece of each other, and there's one big company that owns all of that underneath it. You know, it's
Who's
like
that?
Like, you know, Walmart owns 20% of Black & Decker, or Black & Decker owns 50% of Walmart. They're all in each other's pockets. They're all like holding hands, you know?
Sounds incestuous.
And then you got BlackRock that owns 100% of both companies. And it's like, what? How does that work? Like, what do you mean?
Help me, step company.
Everything's so complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it is. You know what would uncomplicate things?
What?
Superpowers.
Oh, we're doing that again?
Oh, we could. I was wondering, if you had a choice, would you rather superpowers be real or magic?
They're indistinguishable from each other. Like, I don't...
There's a difference, right?
All right, so like flying is a superpower,
right?
In the superpower category, but in the magic category, I have to say some magic words in order to fly.
Well, possibly.
Or have a wand. Or
Possibly.
magic dust or something. Like,
so the difference I would think of it is like a superpower is like inherited wealth.
Ah, okay.
Where magic is something you can earn.
Oh, you can practice saying the words.
You can study, you can learn it, you can earn it.
I see.
I think the difference is kind of the difference between a capitalist and a socialist type society.
I never thought about it. That's a good comparison there. So that's interesting.
Which one would you rather have?
I don't know. It depends on what the power would be.
Oh, really?
So like, you know, if it's flight.
I didn't say you get one. I said, which one would you rather have exist?
Oh, have exist?
Yeah.
So I'm completely out of the equation then?
Yeah. Well,
no powers for me?
From the equation, yeah.
I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit.
Which one exists?
Really? I mean, if magic exists, you could learn it.
Okay, I guess the earned one. Give me the earned one.
The earned one.
The bone crushing one. From Futurama.
It's always from Futurama. The bone crushing. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, magic, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It makes sense.
All right.
In that.
Yeah. I'm going to take superpowers. I think I would get one.
What?
I think I would get one.
You're going to go the capitalism side?
I don't see why not.
Superpowers?
You know, just to be on the opposite side.
Never be a billionaire.
Yeah, I won't be a billionaire, but I might be a superhero. If I can't be a superhero, maybe I'll be a supervillain.
I think, you know how...
I was born straight white male in America. That's a winning lottery ticket.
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know.
Why are you in my dank office making a podcast? I figure
I could get a superpower given that equation. I mean, I guess I didn't inherit riches and money, and that's kind of a superpower.
I just thought of something. You know, they're always saying we're closer to being homeless on the street, way closer to that than being a billionaire,
way closer.
Right? Than being a billionaire.
Even a millionaire, dude.
Yeah. I will also argue that we're way closer to being a supervillain than being a superhero, right? I mean, how easy is it to go down that road, right?
I think so, yeah.
It's just like, first you just be a crooked businessman.
Oh, man.
Start a Ponzi scheme, then a real estate scam, and then an MLM. You just work your way up work your way down the supervillain ladder.
I'm climbing down this supervillain.
Climbing down the hill.
You guys better watch out when I get down there because there's a gun.
One of these rungs, I'm going to get access to.
So what's the latest going on with Luigi? Have you heard anything?
I haven't heard anything. I have no idea what's going on. I did learn that I need to watch my comments about him on TikTok videos. I should really go back and delete those.
Oh, wow.
I went a little bit off the wall there on one
Did
of those
you?
videos. Just a little bit.
What'd you say?
Something like...
you better watch out. Luigi's coming to town.
Something along the lines of, billionaires always have one of us close to them in some form or other. You know what I mean? If we really wanted to.
There's a Luigi in everyone's back pocket.
They don't live in space yet, right? They're not on Elysium yet. They're still here with us, right next to us in some cases. Very close.
Until you execute order, whatever the fuck it was from Star Wars.
Was it 66?
Order 66?
I think so. I don't
know. All the billionaires get dead in one day. I mean, perish for natural causes.
Yep, natural causes. We're going to get perished.
Probably.
A plane's going to hit this building on our way out of here.
There's been so many plane crashes
There's been 2.
There's been a lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
There was the Black Hawk.
I thought you were informed now that TikTok was back.
I'm somewhat.
Yeah, there was that helicopter that crashed into that plane.
Yeah, and then that little plane that crashed into the mall.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Then there was one in California.
There was one
in Texas.
I didn't hear about that.
There was a helicopter in Florida. There was a...
Helicopters go down all the time.
Yeah, not usually domestically. They usually go down in war zones.
No, helicopters go down all the time. They do. They do.
All right, fine. There's also a fighter jet in
But tell me about these planes.
Australia. I'm not telling you shit. Watch a TikTok.
I'm not giving you shit. Google's free.
Yeah,
Look it up on your own.
You already used it. You can use it again. So the way things are going, it's pretty bad domestically, politically.
But I feel like it's always been going bad.
I don't know, man.
It's like every year.
Let's pretend we live in an alternate timeline. Maybe a different country during a different world war. Do you think you could kill Nazis?
I don't know.
You think this is going to get us flagged if we talk about this?
I'm sure on some level.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
I could kill Nazis.
Yeah?
Like, you watch the movies like Inglourious Bastards and stuff like that. And the question always comes up like, what would you have been doing during the Nazi uprising in Germany if you were in Germany?
Yeah, apparently barely getting by. Just paying my bills.
Paying your bills. And I don't know.
I don't think you understand how good it's going to be once all Trump's things go into effect. Dude, we're going to be so rich.
I've talked to a couple of people that say that, and they're like, oh, yeah, I said, they just moved the goalpost. I'm like, he said on day one he was going to make groceries cheap again. Now he's saying he might not even be able to do anything about that.
Well, groceries are complicated. He doesn't really have that much control over it.
And they're saying stuff like, well, he didn't say that. He said that on day one he was going to start to try to lower the prices of groceries.
I haven't heard that one.
Okay, I see. And I'm like, I see what I'm dealing with here.
Start and try are suddenly in his vocabulary. Yeah. Okay.
He was going to end all wars, but here he is starting trade wars.
Awesome.
And then
they don't count that one.
Later on, physical wars, because he wants to take over Greenland or Panama or whatever the
Canada.
fuck.
Don't forget Canada. How many times he's mentioned that Canada is not going to survive without the U.S. and they need to become the 51st state.
Christ. Hey, make my little island, my home island, a state. Puerto Rico's been a territory for...
Don't they keep voting against it? I think they voted for it last time, but they still, nothing happened.
The leader said no, I think.
America.
Maybe the people of the island voted.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, but then the politicians of the island said no.
It's so weird. Why not?
I don't know. Hawaii's a state.
Okay.
Why can't Puerto Rico be one?
Wait, are you equating them just because they're both islands?
Yeah.
That's weird.
They're both islands out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh, I would say Hawaii's more out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
They are in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Puerto Rico's down there all tucked away.
Yeah, it's right next to Florida. You just jump from Florida to Puerto Rico. And, if you keep going an extra hour, you hit Tahiti.
Maybe they just want to keep it at a round number. 50's good.
50's good. We've got enough states.
We would need 10 new states all at once.
Oh, shit.
In order to...
That's Canada, dude.
Yeah, that's Canada, Panama, Brazil,
No, we just
Mexico.
take Canada and we break up each province into its own state.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many provinces they have because I'm American.
Yeah, me either. I know they're up north.
Isn't that weird? Do you find that strange that...
We don't know anything about other countries, but they know stuff about us?
How stupid we actually are. And it's not like for lack of schooling because we went to school.
Yeah.
But they didn't teach us shit.
They didn't teach us the important things. They taught us how to think. I was looking at a report.
I don't even agree with that. I think you have to get to college before they start teaching you how to think.
You know that certain schools in certain areas, like affluent areas and then lower class and middle class, they have like a hidden undercurrent curriculum for those students. So like if you were in an affluent area in a private school, you're definitely being taught things. And there was a report on this that the tests and the questions and everything were more open-ended, and the kids were taught more about creativity. But in the lower classes of schools, the kids were taught in a repetitive fashion. Repeat this over and over and over again. Write this down over and over and over again. Very rigid standards of very clean-cut yes and no, right and wrong answers. But in the affluent schools, it was like, everything's open to interpretation. Be as creative with this answer as you can be.
They want the free thinkers.
Free your mind. Be a leader.
Public school was basically invented to produce factory workers.
Of course.
They needed people just smart enough to be able to read,
pull the levers, not ask questions.
Right. That's why I like the systems of like the Scandinavian countries. So here in America, at least where we live, the taxes are collected from the town and they're used for the schools that the taxes are collected. So the rich town in Connecticut, those schools get major funding, and then they send their kids to private schools anyway. European countries, some of them, will collect taxes, spread them out evenly to all the schools, and force rich people's kids to go to school with poor people's kids. So the schools are more integrated so that everybody works to make sure those schools are good, so that they get the same type of education, and their educations are more robust and more well-rounded. And they teach kids things not just about other countries, but also like how to care for themselves, like how to cook their own meals and clean up after themselves.
I've seen that, yeah.
And it's very frustrating to know that here, and to know that I'll never be at a tier where I'll be able to send my kids to a school where they get to think for themselves, really.
I mean, I remember I've been to a lot of schools too. I went to we moved around all the time. So I went to a lot of school. I remember this one school I went to actually had a home economics class, and they taught you recipes and how to form them and read them and write them and the measurements. And we actually did like cooking stuff and sewing stuff, how to fix your clothes, how to sew buttons, how to do this, how to make little beanbag animals, how to set up a sewing machine and stuff like that.
They started doing away with that shit when they started doing countrywide standardized testing. You know, there's only so much time in the day. And one of the requirements was that you needed to learn a foreign language. So a lot of that stuff got put aside to force a foreign language, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it shouldn't be an instead of.
It should be in addition to.
And they ended up just teaching to the test, essentially. Because when we went to Duggan, I had a Spanish class in what used to be the home ec class.
Oh.
So there were still like ovens and stovetops and sinks and stuff, but we were just sitting at them like they were desks, essentially.
I see, they repurposed the whole classroom.
So it's not like it was even that far removed from my time, but it just got lost.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a shame.
It is. You think every state should be responsible for their own shit, and there shouldn't even be a federal budget? You know what I mean?
For the most part, the federal budget is a small part of the overall budget, but that small part...
For the states, you mean?
For the states, yeah. Especially states that are more contributor states than red states. I don't know how else to put it.
I mean, if they, if whoever the president is, if he came out with like, hey, all the states, you're all on your own. Pay into your own treasury. Use that to fund all your shit. No more states propping up other states. How would that go?
I mean, just think about the subsidies that are given to farms to keep them operational. And it's important that happens. I'm not saying it shouldn't happen. I just think that it would be nice if it was appropriately spoken about and not just talked about like Democrats stealing money from people or whatever. But anyway, back to the budget, like the amount of federal funds that goes towards the schools is not necessarily for the schools running. That's what our taxes are for. The budget that is given to them is for like important programs that aren't for everybody. It's like for the special needs programs. It's for, making sure that the school is accessible to people. And it's for like ESL type stuff. It's for inclusion. It's just another thing that they want to get rid of. Like, it's messed up.
I see what you mean in that case, yeah. Remember free lunch? Remember lining up in middle school? I remember when they first implemented it at Duggan in middle school, they gave us these little tickets, and they had the days on them. It was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Every week you'd get your little roll of tickets. And it's like, this was your ticket to the free lunch. You better hold on to that fucking ticket.
Yeah, and if you missed it, you got a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, which looking back on that, it wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad back then.
Yeah, it was back then, but now I eat them all the time.
Yeah, now I'd be like, sweet.
Oh, good, a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
But it was no jelly.
There was no jelly?
There was no jelly. It was just a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, crap.
Just a peanut butter sandwich.
I thought it was jelly.
Nothing to drink.
Oh, man.
They wouldn't even cut it.
No. What do you got to cut a sandwich for?
So you don't eat it crust first. Dude,
what?
We were kids. We were children. I'll eat the sandwich crust first now. Fuck yeah. But back then, no.
I guess.
I want to eat it middle out.
Middle
okay?
out.
Maybe I won't even eat the crust. Depends on how I feel when I get there.
Eat it like a watermelon. You just leave the rind behind.
That's right. I might open it up and lick the peanut butter off the crust. I'm not eating that crust.
Eat it like an Oreo.
Brielle and I went out for a daddy-daughter date, and we went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Nice. And
she had some bread. She does like the bread at restaurants sometimes when we go out. And so I gave her a piece of bread and I buttered it up, and she's eating it. And she's like, this part's kind of hard to chew. But she still chews it and eats it. And when she finished, I was like, that's because it's crust. You just ate all crust.
You ate the crust.
She's like, what? I was like, yeah, you like crust. Isn't it good? She doesn't eat crust at home. She wants you to cut off the crust or cut around the crust. And the number of times I stood over the trash eating crust.
Yep, I've been there. Right over the kitchen sink.
Make sure I spread that shit right to the edge because I know I'm eating that.
You're preparing for the future crust eating.
It's delicious, dude.
Yeah, it's not bad now. I guess before I don't know.
I think there's a lot more flavor in the crust of the bread. I do like the soft part of the bread.
It's definitely different. My daughter asked me, she overheard a TikTok video I was listening to, and it said the words blue collar. And she asked me, she's like, Daddy, what's blue collar? What are they talking about? What's blue collar? I'm like, they're talking about blue collar jobs. He's like, what's that? And I'm like, I had to explain to her, all right, so like, I had to explain to her the difference between blue collar and white collar jobs. I didn't even get that far. I was like,
did you scare her? Was that
no, I was
was
like,
this a turn in her life where she's like, oh my God.
I said, blue collar are jobs mostly where like you make things or you fix things with your hands. It's more physical, more labor intensive. And I said, like, daddy works on cars. Daddy's got a blue collar job. And before I could even get to the white collar job, she's like, oh, okay. And she like walks away. She lost all interest in what the hell I was saying. So I'm like, well, hold on.
She didn't know. She didn't know there were different collars.
There's also white collar jobs. And I explained to her, that's where people who they might work in an office building or an administrator or political business, finance at a bank, whatever. And then she thinks about it for a second and she asks a pretty good question. She's like, are there any gray collar jobs?
Gray collar.
I'm like, gray collar job. I had to think about it. I'm like, gray? I mean, you mean like someone who does both? Something in the middle?
Yeah. Something right? Morally gray or?
Like, I don't know what she meant by it. I'm like, I mean, so I'm like, oh, I guess so. Like, a dentist works with their hands because they got their hands in your mouth, but they're also inputting a lot of information into a computer about you and your health and doctors, caregivers. Gray collar jobs. Never thought about that before.
This is a light blue collar. You tell her you could have no collar. Get a redneck. Like a farmer or something.
That's still a blue collar.
Yeah, it falls under blue collar. I just wanted to get to a redneck joke. I don't know.
I just want. You got a quota for redneck jokes?
I don't have that. I'm just saying, there's other options in life. We don't need to wear collars.
Morally gray. That's a good thing. What's
it's a good thing? Morally gray is a good thing. No, like, they do make the best characters.
I mean, what do you consider a morally
gray job?
Gray job, ethically gray.
Geez. That's a tough one, right? Let's go with I don't know, man. Crime scene cleanup. That doesn't feel right.
How are
I don't know.
Moral and ethics involved?
There's I feel like I guess it depends on your culture or how you morally feel about something, whether or not the job would be morally gray. Usually it falls on one side or the other, right?
I guess.
Can you think of one?
What about like a funeral home?
A funeral home?
They're making money off of your recently deceased loved ones.
Yeah, but you gotta have a funeral, right?
Yeah, you have to. I guess
they're not out there like helping people die.
No, but it's like
they're just sort of there.
It's
kind
of in the gray area. It's like, yeah, it sucks. We have these caskets, and then we have the marble one, and we have the upgraded one to platinum bars or whatever. You know what I mean? Like this one's more money. Do you want your loved one to be? I see where you're going with
this now, but
the cheap one
starts making me fall on the side of this not being very moral.
Yeah.
That the morally gray starts disappearing. It starts calling that's just not straight ambiguous.
Up. Yeah, you're right.
It's like, wouldn't he be more comfortable in the more expensive one?
We need more eagle.
No, he's dead.
More eagle in this casket.
That starts falling on the not moral side of things.
Yeah,
for me.
You're right. Pretty much anything that requires profit just instantly goes into
the unmoral side.
Unmoral, yeah.
Well, there's moral ways of doing things, but board of directors and all that. Morally gray jobs. I don't think I want one of those. I don't think I could live with myself.
How would you know?
I don't know.
How would you know?
I'd ask Wilbur. That's what I would do.
How would you know you're in the gray still?
I don't know.
When do you know you're one step over this way or that way?
When your soul weighs a little too much?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Case by case? How about Child Protective Services trying to rip that kid away from David Hasselhoff?
Ooh, maybe gun manufacturers are a morally gray area.
Yeah, like you can use it for hunting or you can use it for hunting.
For what? But look, all you do is make it. You don't get to decide how they're used.
I guess.
You don't feel like that's morally gray?
All right, but this machine gun is going to be deployed against a bunch of like rebels.
Hogs.
Trying to protect.
In my backyard.
Protect their family
hogs.
From an invading force.
Oh, that's not bad, right? That's good.
Yeah. No, they're going to be the one shot at by the invading force because the invading force has the machine guns.
But what if the rebels also have them?
Oh, I see.
See?
I see where you're going with this. Oh, you want to protect your family from this invading force with machine guns that we sold the machine guns to? Well, you also have to buy these machine guns and they cost money.
Well,
that's the same thing as the funeral thing.
No, it's not.
It immediately goes into the negative.
It's not like, hey, your loved one died. Don't you want to put them in a comfy casket? And, oh, by the way,
you want
to
keep your loved one alive? You need this machine gun to fight the other guy with the machine gun that we sold him the machine gun to.
Let me finish. It's not like you're going casket shopping and you're like, hey, don't you want your loved one to be in comfort when they're dead? Oh, by the way, while you're here, you want to pick out one for yourself? Right?
I guess.
This is more like I make the guns. Whoever buys them, buys them. I don't care.
Let the cards fall where they may
Yeah.
type of thing. Okay.
I think that would be like the most morally gray situation. Or like if you work on airplane stuff and that stuff goes into jet fighters. Like that's morally gray. It's not bad, right?
What?
Nothing. Let's just move on. This is getting too personal for you.
For me?
Yeah, let's just move on, I said. We don't need to dwell on this.
Okay.
My job is morally sound, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
I'm sound.
Now I understand.
Everything is fine and
Now
good.
I understand.
I'm on the good side.
Sure.
Good people.
Yep.
Nothing bad happens, ever.
Everyone thinks they're on the good side.
Good. So.
It's funny how all the good guys won, right?
I mean, yeah, we get the right to, they get
all
the
throughout
right
history.
They get the right to books when they
The
win.
good guys won. Every time the good guys win.
Isn't that awesome? God, I love
Wait
this
a
world.
second.
This is the
The
best
good guys
timeline.
won every time?
I don't see why they wouldn't.
I guess. Yeah.
That's how I read it. We both took history class. We know the good guys won every
The
time.
good guys definitely won in World War II, for sure.
But
what about
I
before
don't like
that?
the way you said that.
What do you mean?
I feel like you're saying they didn't.
No, they did.
Yeah, I can hear the words you're saying.
Because the
It's
second they
inflection.
say, hey, the good guys won every time, well, they definitely won in World War II.
See,
I just want to make that clear.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that your intonation.
I'm not going to say that, I'm not going to leave it open for someone to think that, well, maybe they didn't win. Maybe the good guys didn't win. No, they did.
Yeah, but I kind of
They
feel
did.
like you're winking and nodding when you say it.
I'm not winking and nodding at you at all.
You're like, yeah, they definitely won World
No,
War
no,
II.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying.
This
That's
is why I
fucked
review my text messages to you and hangouts. And
up. But you can't be like, yeah, the good guys
I can't
won
do it on
all
the
time.
fly. I got to go back in time and edit what I say around you.
Yeah, whatever. But I just want to go on record to say that I think the good guys did win World War II.
And I am in agreement
No,
with you.
don't do that.
I agree with you.
We got to disagree more often so that these conversations are more interesting. So I hate Nazis. Let's do it next time.
So you want to do video game talk?
Yeah, well, let's wrap this up
When
with
the
some
fuck is
video game
Subnautica
talk.
coming out? That's what I want to know.
Wow, you keep
I
going
know I
back
asked
to
that last time and the time before that.
Have you even looked it up to see when it's coming out?
It said sometime in 2025. We're a month in.
And you're already angry.
I still don't got Subnautica on my computer. I want to play with you guys. I'm sick of I'm not playing leagues. I'm not going back to that. I see you guys playing leagues. I don't even join the freaking Discord.
I'm not going back to leagues.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
You've been
not.
playing every single night. I see you. I see you. It says Dan, League of Legends.
No, that ain't me.
I'm not going back to
I'm
that.
not going back to that toxic shit.
Oh,
I'm not going to
please.
leagues. Come on. No way. I'm not going back to that.
We need another game. I'm itching for another game to play with my friends. I'm sick of hell diving solo with randoms.
I got a PS5.
What does that mean to me?
I've been playing something else.
What you been playing?
Spider-Man 2.
I don't know any of the Spider-Man games. Is it good?
It's good.
It's a multiplayer?
It's not multiplayer.
Then why are you playing it?
Well,
Why aren't you playing with your friends?
play what? Leagues? I'm not playing that shit. I already told you.
We need to find a game
I got the PS5 for Brielle. She has been begging
for a PS5.
Yeah.
How does she know what?
Streamers.
Oh,
But she's been begging for a PS5 so she can play this Astrobot game. It won Game of the Year. And I gotta say, it's a good game. It's a good game. You're this little Astrobot, and it's like platform jumper in the vein of like Mario.
okay.
You gotta go around and collect other bots. And some of these bots are based on other franchises that were on PlayStation, going all the way back. There was a little Devil Dice bot, and then there was like a little Devil Dice area. I was like, that's fucking cool. Who knows about Devil Dice?
No one.
There'll be at least me and one other listener.
I was not good at that game. That game doesn't exist.
I love that game. That game was
I
so
know.
fun.
I know you
They
would
came
play
out
it.
with a second one too.
You
on
would
the
make us
PS2.
watch you play it for
And
hours
you had
on
fun.
end.
You loved it. Watching those dice go down. And
Yeah.
Hoot. You love that shit. Anyway, it's a great game. Great game. So she was like, can I please get a PS5? I was like, do you have any idea how much a PS5 costs? And she goes, $500. And I went, what the fuck?
Good guess.
I was like, yeah, lucky. And then she started with the like, I'll save up my money and I'll put in half and, maybe mommy can put in.
And you caved.
I caved.
And you caved.
Yeah. I worked an extra day during the holiday.
Did
and
you break that piggy bank in front of her and take out those quarters for that PS5?
Yeah, I made her split it. That's what I did. I get 1 day of bonus money a year at work, and I used it to get her a PS5. But I got
look at Father of the Year over here.
Oh,
hey, congratulations!
Thank you. I've been waiting for my
You should have
recognition.
told me earlier. I would have had a trophy made out for you.
Well, I'm telling you now. It's for next time, okay?
Making me feel like shit over here.
No, you're doing
I
good.
gave my kids like a bagel this morning. You're over here handing out PS5s to your kid.
It's great. I mean, when I was a kid, I loved bagels. No, but I found one on sale and it was like $75 off, and that basically paid for the game, right? And then I was like, well,
Do they come with games?
No.
They don't come with games anymore?
No.
The hell is this?
How long have it been since you bought a console?
I haven't bought a console, Jesus, in forever.
Right. Anyway, it didn't come with a game, unless you count the like Astrobot.
It didn't come with like, what was that game that came with N64 Pilots?
No.
Pilot Wing?
N64 didn't come with a game.
Yeah, it did. It came with Pilot Wing.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, yours came with it because you bought it too late.
I didn't buy an N64 or like, I don't even know how I got one. I know I had one. I don't know how I got it.
No, they don't come with games anymore. So I bought that game and I'm like, I'm not going to have a PS5 in my house and not have a game I want to play. So I bought Spider-Man 2. But there's also games that I had on the PS4 that have been updated to PS5. And I was able to download a couple of those too. So there's a couple of games waiting for me to play, but I don't have time to play them anyway.
Of course.
Because I'm trying to do school and work and father and leagues. And not that last thing. I'm not playing leagues. I'm playing leagues a little bit. I'm playing.
I knew it.
Anyway, Spider-Man 2 is great.
That's great. Pouring your time into this single player game.
I'm not pouring my time into it. I played it for like 2 hours.
That's a lot of time.
Burrell's like way further ahead in that game than me.
In Spider-Man?
Yeah. She started playing Spider-Man. She learned how to take out the disc carefully and switch the games over. And she's playing Spider-Man. And she's like,
they still sell disc games?
Yeah.
I thought it was all download
no,
shit.
You can get download only, but I decided to go with disc because
they can't take it from you.
Well, they can. Because everything's software now, dude.
Oh, they can like lock you out on the software side.
Yep.
Damn.
But she's playing Spider-Man 2, and she's like, I think I like this better in the Astro game. You kidding me?
Musk is going to take away your video games.
Oh, no, he's not. He loves video games. He's so good at them.
He's such a good player. His Neuralink on his eyeballs. I'm never going to forget that. I'm going to bring that up every chance I get. Even at my trial. I'm going to bring that my Musk Crimes Against Musk trial.
All right, let's do a mock trial real quick, ready?
Order in the court.
So, Noel, you stand accused of wanting to murder billionaires, including Elon Musk. And I quote, he wasn't on drugs. He was connected to Neuralink playing Path of Exile too.
Is that what he was doing?
Well, that's what you said he was doing.
That is what he was doing.
Well, prove it.
I can't.
Guilty. I don't know where this was going.
I don't know where that's going.
This was such a bad idea.
I'm
going to cut that.
I'm not a good improv comedian guy. You're better at that. Here, let's reverse positions.
Right, let's do it.
You're on trial for crimes against Musk.
Yeah? What about him?
Yeah, it says here that you accused Musk of playing a video game.
I didn't accuse him of
inauguration.
Shit. Yeah, he did that. Fuck him.
Death penalty.
Yeah, try it.
Instant.
Yeah, okay.
Instant death penalty.
Oh no, I can feel my Neuralink heating up.
You feel that hot spot in the back of your head?
Why did I install this? This was a terrible idea. You're not, in the future, you're not going to have to opt into Neuralink. They're going to be like spiders and they're going to climb into your house and then plant themselves while you're sleeping.
The little nanobots. I forgot about the nanobot.
The smart dust.
The smart dust. The nanobot smart dust that forcibly downloads into your brain and creates a solid mass for a Neuralink.
Oh, that's gross.
Yep.
First, the worm has to
make a hole. Yeah. Holy shit. I think you're onto something.
It, combines biogenetics with engineering.
It's the marker. The worm's the marker. Makes room for just enough room, and then it dies.
Yep.
Once it's like a butterfly. Once it reaches a certain stage of eating your brain, it
just atrophies and
gets carried
becomes
away.
Nutrition for the Neuralink.
It becomes the bonding tissue for the Neuralink. It's like a primer.
It creates a port in your brain where the Neuralink can implant itself. After you sniff that smart dust off the table.
Jesus.
Then the chip forms inside your nostrils as it goes into your brain. This is terrible. I hate this.
I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson the other day. I don't know why I never realized this before, but so he was like, how old the Earth is only like 13 billion years or something like that. And apparently Earth is like one of the first planets made, because he goes on to say that the universe, the observable universe, is like 14.5 billion years old or something like that. So if you take Earth as an example, it took pretty damn near close to the entire existence of the known universe time-wise for intelligent life to arise. But even then, even if there's billions of Earths just in our galaxy alone, there should be billions of people roughly around the same place where we are, a little bit ahead, a little bit behind, and that's That's what I was listening to.
Oh,
Maybe there isn't an overarching master race.
a master race?
I shouldn't have said master race.
Oh my God. I knew you didn't think we won World War II.
No, like,
I mean,
maybe there isn't an overarching race of aliens that has been around for the last 14 billion. You know what I mean? Like, maybe there was nothing for the first 14 billion years across the board.
yeah.
And now everyone is emerging as semi-conscious, if you can count this as consciousness. You know, what if in a million years there's even more, another level?
I mean, it does feel weird that life exists at all. And
Yeah.
then we decided to put ourselves into a position like this. It does feel like rich people know something we don't.
Yeah. I was telling Heidi this morning, I went on a rant
Yeah.
about how kings never ended. It's always been kings, the ruling class, and the peasants. The only difference now is the peasants have microwaves and fridges and a little
And
phone.
Doritos.
Yeah, it's still that way. We have indoor plumbing. Awesome. It's still the billionaires are the various kings. There's a couple of billionaires. They're the kings. All the politicians are all the nobles and the next tier down, the middle management for the king. And the rest of us worldwide.
It's like I've been watching Severance and
Mhm.
Tara.
Season
And
1, season 2?
Season 1.
All right. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's very good. But the manager there, the boss lady,
Yeah.
she was like, if the way you keep people in line is let them believe they're free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that the fucking truth?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it took. We can all remain kings. We don't need fiefdoms anymore. We can all share the peasants.
Yep.
Let's just make them think they're free. How free are they? Well, some of them will get 48 hours a week. That's it.
Some of them will want 48 hours. Some of them will want 80 hours because you instill in them this.
Oh, no. I said freedom.
Freedom.
They're
not
freedom
working.
credits.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
The freedom
They
credits.
get 2 days off at the end of the week, and that's it.
I see.
Actually, it didn't even start that way. Unions had to fight for that shit.
Yeah.
It
Literally
started
had to
with,
die to get the weekend.
Get your ass here every single fucking day, and you will work when the sun comes up, and you will go home when the sun goes down.
You're going to be fucking grateful for that opportunity.
Because we can't work when there's no light, because I'm not installing electrical lights. That light comes in through the windows up there if you're lucky, and you put your tiny little hands in that machine.
If that light can make it through the dust in this air, you'll be able to see what you're doing.
See, that's why I smoke, because this dust really bothers my throat.
The dust. The smoking calms down my throat from the dust. And now they're trying to roll back labor laws for kids. I remember when I was younger, I was all for working. I'm like, I need to work. I remember
because we were poor.
I was so poor. I would ride my bike to my jobs, trying to save up enough money for my first car. And like, I remember being so ambitious. Jesus. I went down to City Hall and got my worker's permit the second I turned 14, because you had to be at least 14 to get a job. The day I turned 14, I went down there, got my worker's permit, and I was so happy to get, like, I don't know, 10 hours a week at the Goodwill sorting facility. Not the Goodwill retail store where you just cash people out and you take shit out the back and put it on the shelves. No, the main sorting facilities for Goodwill, where these giant fucking boxes come in full of garbage, and 90% of it is garbage, and you just pick through the garbage with your thin little gloves on your hands, hoping not to get stung by hypodermic needles and
stung,
all sorts of other shit.
It's an interesting way you put that. Stung, as if they're
Stabbed.
Alive and they're purposely trying to get you. Man, your fear of bees is amazing.
That's where I get it from that job.
Just fucking get stung all over the place.
Stung.
At least if you get stung, the rest of your shift is pretty good.
I guess.
That little excess heroin left in the needle.
Oh, God. That's crazy.
You worked back then when the stuff would come into the sorting facilities and you sort it out. But now, I don't know if you know this, but anything that comes in worth a damn, they pull aside and they put online for people to bid against, like it's eBay. So now, like going to a Goodwill, you're not going to find like a diamond in the rough because they took all the diamonds.
They take all the good stuff
and put them online and make a massive profit from that shit. That's not why people are donating. They're not donating so you can sell them like fucking eBay. They're trying to donate to their community.
Yeah.
That shit drives me crazy.
And a lot of people still don't know that about that company, that they're profiting. They get all of their products for free. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
If you could buy chairs for free and sell them, if you could buy refrigerators for free and sell them.
I mean, there's a lot of businesses that figure out ways to do that.
To get free supply of products?
Yeah. Free.
For free.
Yeah. You have to make them down south.
That's not free.
It's made with prison labor.
Yeah. You're still paying.
I mean, that's as free as it's going to get, man.
Oh, then you got to ship, and you got to ship the materials there so they can manipulate it, and then there's waste.
Right. There's people buy things at closeout and stuff, and
there's insurance on all that stuff. There's insurance on the shipping containers while it's shipping through the country to get to the store. There's concessions, right? You have to sell things on consignment sometimes.
No, you're right. But
imagine, look, Goodwill. Literally pallets and pallets and pallets of free shit arrive to your doorstep. Yeah, some of it's garbage. The overwhelming amount is garbage.
But then you got to pay for a dumpster.
That's true.
No, they don't. They put everything on the fucking shelves, too. What are you talking about?
No, the sorting facility, dude, that dumpster, it was a giant compactor, and it would just compact all of this garbage.
Just constantly like stuffed animals and clothes and shit.
Everything. TVs, desks. And it was fun because when we would find something weird, we're like, oh man, I can't wait to put this thing in the trash compactor and see what happens.
Nice. So what was the weirdest thing you found there?
If you can remember. I found something that looked like the base of a gun, like a stripped out gun. Like the magazine was missing.
It was taken apart.
Yeah, it was like the trigger, the part of the handle, the top, like the top. What's called the slide was gone, and I'm like, this looks like like it was metal. Could have been a BB gun, I guess. But could have also been equally good that it was a real gun.
That's the weirdest thing you found.
A lot of clothes, like 90% of it was clothes. Pallets and pallets of these big boxes full of clothes.
Yeah, I heard in disaster areas and relief
shoes,
efforts,
lots of shoes too.
They say like clothing is the one thing they don't need. Like stop sending clothes.
Yeah.
Send money.
Send cash. Send hard cold cash. Lots of purses, clothes, shoes, some hats. And then you'd get like just garbage. I don't know, like stuff that comes in the box with missing stuff.
Yeah. Like board games with pieces all over the place.
Missing, messed up, ripped.
Yeah.
Some kid's going to have fun with this. Here you go.
There's these hoarders that can't throw anything out, and they just imagine, like, this is going to go to a good home now. Here's a chess game that I know is missing half the pawns, but I put pennies in there because that's how we used them.
Instant trash. Right in the trash. Well, let's see this thing get eaten up by the trash compactor.
Here, you throw this away. I think about that sometimes when we donate stuff. I'm like, this is going right in the trash. Yep. I don't know why I'm doing this.
A lot of it does, dude.
But I get convinced. Like, no, someone will use this. No one's using this.
No, straight in the trash. This is going to get recycled. Nope. It's going to be right in the landfill, right next to the trash.
See, I've lost a pretty significant amount of weight, or not insignificant amount of weight recently. So I had to buy new pants. And all my old pants, Tara just put up on the free Facebook group or whatever, and somebody snatched them up instantly. They came that day, right then and there, to get them.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, most of the stuff that gets put up for clothing is women's clothing. Like,
not a lot of guy clothes?
Not a lot of clothing for men.
Huh.
I guess this guy must have been my size or something, and they just snatched him up right away.
Give me that. Give me those pants.
It was like 6 pairs of dress pants.
You ever seen something on
that I wore for years?
Years? Yeah, that's weird.
Wore out this regular wear on those things.
You ever seen something on Facebook Marketplace and it's like a knife set? Someone upgraded their knife set. They want to get rid of their kitchen block with the knives, and you see it and it's like they could give it away.
They could,
but you see people are like $1.
Yeah,
I think
$1. Most of the time the $1 thing is just bullshit. Because sometimes there's stuff that says $1. You click on it, it's like, I'm selling these nice things no less than $50. I'm like, fuck you and your $1 advertisement bullshit.
No. So like,
you think this is a legit $1 thing?
No, this was definitely a legit, because they literally said in the description, whatever this was, $1.
Just $1. Maybe that's to shoo away everybody who's looking for free shit.
But at that point, why not just give it away for? I don't understand. Just give it away for free.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to give it to somebody that will actually use it, and not these people that scour Facebook for the free shit.
Oh, to resell the resellers. Yeah, maybe, I guess.
I don't want to give away my stuff to someone that's going to resell it.
Yeah.
Because if I'm giving it away, I want to give it to somebody that can get use out of it. I don't know if you feel the same way.
I do. I would, if I'm going to give something away, I would like it for someone that's like, hey, I need that. Thank you.
Speaking of which,
you saved me money.
Do you have any use for a 4K Blu-ray player?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Blu-ray player that can do 4K.
They still have those Blu-rays?
I have one.
Do they sell Blu-rays?
You can find them.
Do I have to steal an old Redbox machine to get these Blu-rays out?
I don't know, man. You figure that part out. I'm just asking if you want the player.
No, I'm good.
Fine.
I'm good. Go pock your trash to someone else.
You can't have it. I would put it on Facebook for $1. It's going to sell instantly.
People are going to be like, I'm good.
You know, Fuck you. I'll put it up for free and people are going to message me saying,
I could resell that for $50. Oh, man.
I don't need your negativity. Somebody out there wants a 4K Blu-ray.
Does anyone out there want a 4K Blu-ray?
I'm not just giving it away to anybody.
It's $1.
It's not $1.
$2.
You can have it. You have to pay for shipping.
No one's doing that. No one's doing that.
Now I got to keep it until this episode comes out.
You know what keeps me from being a reseller?
What?
Just thinking about working. Yeah, like having to package all this shit in a timely manner.
You got to hold it. You got to store it. You got to post it. There's a lot of work involved.
Yeah, and like packing it up. Oh, did I put enough shipping peanuts into this box? You know, and like, oh, I better wrap it up in newspaper and duct tape this thing tight. Shit, are the printing labels the right ones? I don't fucking know.
You don't have to worry about that packing shit if you put all sales final. That's
no returns.
No returns, all sales final, product as is, no guarantees. $50. Let me ask you a question. You want a 4K Blu-ray player for $50?
No, thank you.
It has value now. I added value.
Oh, since you added all that value.
It comes with a free 4K Blu-ray.
Which one?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Deal.
Oh, shit.
I like that movie.
Shit. Why did I have to pick that movie? Why do you like that movie?
You know, for my wife, it's Ryan Gosling. For me, it's Reese Witherspoon, man.
Wow, you really do like that movie.
Yeah.
What I meant to say...
She still got it, by the way. I saw her in a movie with Will Ferrell.
Okay.
She's hot.
All right.
What, you don't think Reese Witherspoon's hot?
Well, I'm just saying, if you put her next to Ryan Gosling, like, come on.
Yeah, different categories here. Different categories.
I guess, but, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, he's an attractive guy.
He played Ken.
I didn't see that movie.
It was good.
Wait, was Reese Witherspoon in that movie too?
No.
Damn.
What the fuck?
For some reason, I pictured her in that movie.
Wow, you really got a thing for Reese Witherspoon.
I've always had a thing
I'm
for
learning
Reese
this about you now.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Tell
I'm
me
surprised
more.
my wife never brought it up at any of the parties.
I'm sure it'll be brought up now. So what else have you seen recent that you like her in?
Nothing. That was the recent thing. The one with Will Ferrell. He wrestles an alligator.
Oh, yeah?
In the movie.
You don't even know the plot of the movie. It's like you're watching Baywatch when she's on the screen.
No, it's like a romantic comedy that actually made me laugh a couple times.
So what is it about Reese Witherspoon that you like?
I don't know.
You don't know?
She's very attractive.
Very attractive.
I find her very attractive. And just like my wife was like, oh yeah, Ryan Gosling. Super attractive.
Do you get jealous about that?
Not at all.
No, not when it's like a famous person that's
me and my wife have this joke. It's I know we stole it from someone, but she's like, oh yeah, Ryan Gosling. Where we watch a movie like Ryan Gosling, I'm gonna go, he's never gonna fuck you. And she says the same thing to me, like Reese Witherspoon, she's never gonna fuck you. I'm like, I know. So it's like the reverse. If
anybody out there is really good with Photoshop, could you do me a favor? Could you make it look like Ryan Gosling's fucking Noel?
Wait a sec.
Nobody called that one out, right? No. That'll go over well.
You son of a bitch.
Look, babe. It's like, fuck. I am mad for the wrong reasons. That doesn't make you jealous, though, when she talks about other men?
Not at all.
No.
It's just him. It's just him.
But is it only because he's famous?
Famous and good looking.
And good looking.
It's all package.
What if it was like a friend?
She's never...
No, but I was just asking. Picture it now.
Picture it now?
Yeah.
Like if she was like, oh, hey, that guy in our friend group is really hot.
I wish he would bone me.
Okay, that I would be not on board with that. I'd be very upset.
You'd be very upset.
Yeah.
What if she didn't quite use it the way I said it?
Well, I mean, she could say, I think on all your friends, this guy in your friend group is probably the most attractive one or something like that. I'd be like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Who's that?
I don't know. I'm not her.
Who's the most attractive in our friend group?
I don't see. I think
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
No, you can tell me. It's okay. No one. No, it's just us.
I think we're all equally ugly.
Wow. That makes us all equally attractive.
I guess. You can look at it that way if you want.
Do you know there's a report that came out that said people are willing to put up with essentially more bullshit from attractive people than ugly people?
I mean, you don't need a study to figure that out.
That's true.
I mean, how many millions of dollars are wasted in that report?
It's just, I was thinking about that.
They get away with more shit. Yeah, of course they do.
Right. But
they have that privilege.
I saw this thing that a woman said, because there's all these incels out there now. Mm-hmm. They scream about women. Like, why do you date these men who treat you like shit when there's good men like me out here?
I'm a good guy.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're pieces of shit.
Yeah, of course. Because they say that.
And these women are like, yes, the sports jock treats me like shit, but he's a sports jock. You're also going to treat me like shit, but you're a basement dweller.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So it's kind of like two sides of the same coin, and your side of the coin's really fucking ugly.
Yep. You've been face down in the gutter for a long time, and this other side of the coin has been face up in the sunshine.
So
for
I
the same
get
amount of
that.
time.
I understand that side of it, right? Any guy who's like, women only go for men who treat them like shit. I'm like, that's a red flag, buddy. You're a walking red flag right there. Is that nice guys finish last bullshit?
I'm not married because I'm a nice guy. And
anyway, we did it. This was a good one. We should wrap this up, I think.
Yeah.
You got big plans for the week?
Make as much money as possible so that I can pay my bills and have enough to buy eggs, I guess. There's a big run on eggs going on right now.
Kind of a pinky in the brain thing we got going on. That's going to be your answer every week. I don't think I've ever asked you this.
Try to outpace my bills. That's my goal for every week.
Dude, you know where they're going.
happens.
Just meet up with them.
Just meet up with them later. Broke as fuck. No, that's not gonna happen.
Hey, Bills, I know.
Hey, Bills. I know we've been playing this game of cat and mouse and...
No. Yeah, I don't have anything going on this week either. I got a midterm in one of my classes, and I had a midterm last week in a different class, and I hope I did all right with that one.
You probably did.
I hope so.
Don't be humble about that. You're smart.
I'm trying. It's not that I'm not smart. It's just that, I'm lazy.
Have you cheated yet?
Define cheat.
Have you gotten any of the AI platforms to do all your homework for you?
I have gotten help from AI platform.
Have you paid a fellow student to write an essay for you?
Not even once.
Not even once? Okay.
Sometimes I'll use AI, like I'll write up a paragraph and I'll put it in AI and I'll be like, hey, could this be structured better? And then they'll spit something out and I'll be like, that doesn't sound like me. But I've been using AI like Google. I'm just like, instead of going to Google, because if I Google search something,
you get a bunch of weird results.
The ads. It gives me AI anyway.
Yeah.
Ad. I'm like, this is all bullshit. So I go to like Chat GPT. I'm like, hey, Chat, how about this thing? And it's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right. Then I can look up those things for a more refined answer.
I see.
So it's been very helpful in that way. So I think I'm using AI right. I think I'm using it as a tool, not as the answer.
Not as a silver bullet for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got a 1.5 points taken off of my assignment last week in my intro to scripting class, which I did multiple weeks in advance because it's just ridiculously easy. And the assignment was to create a high-low game where a user will define the upper range and the lower range of two integers, and then the program will generate a random value and then ask the user to guess. And their guess has to be within the range, and then it'll say if they're too high or too low until they get it right. And just keep doing that until they get it right. The assignment said to make sure that they have to guess between the bounds. And then they gave a PDF example.
I am not following anything that you're saying.
Really?
I am so lost.
It's a high-low game.
I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Is the number I'm guessing higher or lower than the random number that was generated?
And you had to make a program that does that?
Yeah.
Okay. So just say that.
That's what I said.
So you said, I don't know.
All right.
You had to make a program with numbers. What the hell are integers?
Game. Integers?
They're numbers.
All right.
They're just numbers.
Let me just get
Why can't you just say numbers? No one out there knows what an integer is.
Integers. I'm getting you sent back to the island.
What? I like that video you sent me the other day of the guy turning the corner as the ice machine.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's just the ice machine.
No, let me finish this fucking thing. Okay. It's a high-low game.
Yeah.
It has to, the user has to guess high or low. Yeah. Or no, you fucked me up so bad.
See,
now.
You don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
So, all right, so getting the points taken off them makes sense now, I guess.
The teacher saw right through your bullshit. This motherfucker doesn't know what he's doing.
He didn't understand the assignment.
I don't know what integers are. This guy's talking about integers.
Oh, I'm laughing, but I'm so angry. No, it was high-low.
Yeah.
High-low. Do you understand high-low?
Yeah, I get it.
No, I don't feel like you do. I feel like you're saying
you had to make a program where the user says, I'm thinking of a number, and the computer spits out a number.
No.
That's not what it was?
First, it asks the user, what's the upper bounds? It'll say 20. What's the lower bounds? 10. Okay, then the computer will generate a number between 10 and 20.
And the user has to guess what the number is.
The user has to try to guess.
Okay.
And if the user guesses a number, it has to be between the upper and lower bounds.
All right.
So my program, we had to write pseudocode, which is not quite...
You're losing me again.
Real code. Sorry, I'm trying to bring you back. Anyway, so it caught the first guess. So if you guessed outside the range, it would say, that's outside the range, you have to be within the range. Up to the third guess, then it would let you guess outside the range.
Okay.
And she caught that. She said, the way you structured your code on the third guess and beyond will allow the user to guess outside the range. I said, I didn't respond because I'm like, yep, she's right. It does. However, the PDF that she gave us that showed, here's an example of what inputs and outputs there should be or how it should behave. And on the third example was a guess outside of the bounds, and it just responded if it was higher or lower.
Okay.
So I made my program
based on the example she gave you.
Based on the example plus the instructions.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue it, though. It's only a point.
So she's saying you didn't follow instructions.
Essentially.
Did you follow the instructions?
Well, I think so.
Did your thing do what she wanted it to do?
Apparently not.
Then you didn't. Then you get a fucking point deducted.
Listen. She gave us instructions.
I know what you
mean.
She gave
us an example.
I know what you mean.
The instructions said, make sure that the user guesses in between the values, and it did the first time. But if I'm being completely honest right now,
if anything, you made it follow it to the word of the actual document.
Exactly. That would be my argument, except for the fact that was purely accidental. So
see,
if I'm being
overthought
honest, it. If I'm being honest, it was completely accidental, and she was absolutely right to take points off.
Oh,
I could have followed the instructions a little more to the T.
I mean, you kind of followed them
a little too well.
Yeah,
yes.
Way to the T. You know what your problem is?
Go on.
You didn't half-ass it.
That is my problem.
You didn't half-ass it. You think everyone in Silicon Valley is like, oh, I need to take these examples into account. And they're just like,
you're right.
Give me my $500 billion for my research.
Wow.
And
for AI?
For AI.
I know what you're talking about.
And here's your mismanaged half-ass AI.
I used that.
I don't care if China can do it for cheap. Huh?
Yeah, I used that DeepSeek. That's pretty good.
What'd you use it for?
I was comparing it to ChatGPT. I gave it both the same prompts, and based on their answers, decided which one was better. It was DeepSeek.
Of course it was.
It was.
Yeah.
It had...
they're the MacGyver. They're the MacGyver of AI.
Exactly.
You don't need $500 billion to make a useful AI. They did it with a rubber band in a paper cup.
They built it in a cave with scraps.
In the dark. With dust.
They really did, though.
Yeah.
Do you know about that?
Yeah, it was like $6 million to...
Not just the money, but they built it on old NVIDIA hardware because...
Oh, that's right. The hardware. That's right. The hardware bottleneck.
Yep.
But I mean, necessity is the mother of all invention, right? So imagine
being stuck in a cave and having the Tony Stark.
Literally, it's a perfect analogy for
they didn't have to build AI, but they did.
Yeah.
And now when I ask you the question, its response is more clear and well thought out and accurate.
That's crazy. That's like those guys at MIT where they figured out how to make Einstein condensate with like plastic water bottle cut in half with some lasers. And it's like up until then it was you needed all this special equipment.
Ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, you needed like you needed to like super cool all these gases in succession to reach that point, and they did it with some lasers in a freaking bottle. Like, that was crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Necessity. Necessity is the mother of
all
invention and pretty much any progress made.
I highly suggest testing it out before it's illegal.
Yeah, before it's illegal. That's right. They could yank it away.
You haven't heard about that.
They're threatening to yank it away?
Yeah. They want to pass law to make it so that you can't use...
Ooh, who's passing the law? Our country or their country?
You know who. Is it their country?
Muskland?
No. Yeah.
Muskland and Bezosville?
Anyway, we got to wrap this up. I got to get going.
Okay, me too. I'm hungry.
All right, man. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
But I'm just, I love you.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man. I need this today. My heart's good.
Not today.
My heart
for you.
is good.
That's great.
And it goes out to you.
I hope that's fucked up.
Is it?
You did something with your hand there.
I didn't do the thing.
You didn't do the exact thing.
The good guys won.
The good guys always win.
Anyway. So this week has been brought to you by absolutely fucking nobody.
No, I can't sell this. You're rapping about Vicodin.
All right. So hopefully by now we have our Patreon out. I'll link it somewhere.
Did you stop recording? Oh, no. That was your phone.
I didn't do nothing.
I saw you hit something. I'm like, thought you were going to cut me off at the next step. Never mind.
Anyway, we're wrapping this up.
Yeah.
Hopefully our Patreon is out. Follow us on BlueSky. I set us up with a BlueSky.
Oh, you did?
I haven't told you that yet.
Did you really, though?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. Let me see. That's right. I am on airplane mode.
All right. Did you put the 3 episodes we got so far on there?
I haven't put anything anywhere, as you know.
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
You can follow us on at Between the States, all one word, on BlueSky.
Cool.
There's 0 posts right now.
Now I have to get BlueSky.
Yeah.
Now I have to download another media BS thing on my phone.
Yeah, you'll like it. I know you won't.
I
know you won't.
I thought it was like TikTok. Is it? It's not like TikTok?
Not yet.
Shit.
Not yet. It's like Twitter.
I was never on Twitter.
Oh, you'll like this then. It's new. It's fresh.
It's fresh. It's all right. What billionaire is backing this thing?
The guys that made Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
BlueSky?
They took the money that
Trump. The original Twitter.
The original Twitter.
The real Twitter. Fuck you, Musk.
Anyway. Yeah, you can follow us Between the States.
You're just another rich man's son.
Social, I guess.
Do you hear this, Musk? You're just another rich man's son. That's all you are.
Okay. Listen, I don't know how you follow people on BlueSky, but please follow us on BlueSky. That's where you'll find all the information about our postings and our Patreon. Eventually, I'll be able to tell you verbally. Thanks for coming out. I love you.
Yeah.
And we love you all. Be kind.
Drive safe.
Bye.